The Sasanian sun is gone. Our strength was wasted for decades against the Roman walls of Constantinople. We were obsessed with their city, while our own foundation turned to dust. We spent every coin and every drop of blood on a war of attrition that left us with nothing. Our treasury is empty. Our army is a ghost. Then the palace became a slaughterhouse. Kings were murdered by their own sons and brothers for a crown that was already breaking. There was no stability, only chaos in the halls of power. And then the plague of Sheru arrived from the west. It did not just kill, it drained the life from the villages and the cities. The farmers died in the fields and the noble riders died in their saddles. The empire was a hollow shell, waiting to be crushed. And then they crawled out of the desert, the scavengers who eat lizards. They ate the vile creatures that we were commanded to destroy. They are the ones who now hold our chains. They slaughter our sacred dogs, the guardians of our souls, and leave them to rot. They butcher what is pure and they celebrate what is foul. The masters of the world are now slaves in the Arabian sands. The dark forces of Ahriman have overwhelmed the light of Ahura Mazda. They gather our scrolls and our lineage to feed their cooking fires. The wisdom of 1,000 years is reduced to ash because they cannot read the beauty of our script. They replace our poetic tongue with the harsh language of the sands. Our history is being erased by those who have no history of their own. We charted the paths of the planets while they only knew how to wander the dunes. The noble daughters of the King of Kings are now handled like cattle. Our silk robes are torn and replaced by the coarse wool of servitude. We are dragged toward the slave markets of the South, to cities built of mud and heat. The hands that once held gold now carry the water of their conquerors. There is no mercy for the blood of Sassan in the hearts of the lizard eaters. They lived in tents woven from the hair of black goats while we guarded the sacred fires of wisdom. They were nothing, and now they mock our 1,000 years of history with a simple iron blade. The Roman wars dug the grave, the plague filled it, and these desert dwellers humiliated us in our final hour. Books are burned to warm their hands, and our daughters are counted as loot in a language we refuse to speak. The sacred fire is dead. The lizards crawl over the throne of the King of Kings. The dogs have been slaughtered. Persia is a slave.